The following is a presentation of TFNN. The TFNN Bull Bear Trading Hour. Every trading day, live at 10 a.m. Eastern. Call now, toll free at 877-927-6648 or internationally at 727-873-7618. The TFNN Bull Bear Trading Hour. Now, Tom and Tommy O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. Appreciate you growling and prowling with us. We have the Dow Industrials up 282, Nasdaq's up 95, S&P's up 28, gold contract up $1.20, trading at $12.50 an ounce. You have silver catching a big bid, up 20 cents, $14.81 an ounce. Light sweet crude up $1.16, $52.17. Notes and bonds, folks, still won't give it up. Pretty amazing, actually. 10-year note down 3 ticks, 120.17. 30-year bond is up 143.17. So you get notes and bonds, they go up when the market goes down, and they stay flat when the market's up. Bottom line, higher price, lower yield. King dollar caught a big bid yesterday. It's up 57 ticks today. We're at 97.240. The euro is at 113.37 to 1 US dollar. The yen is trading out here at 113.34 to 1 US dollar. You take a look at this market. What you had out here, folks, is that you got into the lows. You rejected the lows out here yesterday. The lows that we're talking about are lows going back to October 29th. Bottom line, we'll see what we can get out of this. What you did also have, and this was the first major indice that did it, that high volume February low, guess what? The small caps, they basically got into it and rejected it. That was the 142.50. That was the first major indice that got into it. That being said, over in Europe, the DAX took that out with a vengeance, and so did the FTSE 100.
Okay.
Action, big time. And now we got 14 trading days left coming into the end of the year.
Nothing like
14 days.
Totally.
Let's go over to our man, Mr. Kevin Hinks at TD Ameritrade at Think and Swim. And folks, don't forget, every trading day right here, you want to understand options, option strategies, futures. Great program, fast market, Kevin and his team. If you haven't test driven yet, the Think and Swim platform, real easy to do. As you're at our website at TFNN, just hit that banner. Bring up the platform. It's an outstanding platform. You can bring it up, test drive it. They'll let you trade with paper money. You can follow Kevin and his team each and every trading day. Kevin Hinks, what's going on?
Good morning, Tom. Good morning, Tommy. Well, guys, they don't ring a bell on the lows, do they?
No.
To show everyone that there's that the lows are in. And, you know, I thought yesterday was a really significant trading day, how it got down to 2,600 in the S&P. The stops got hit clearly at 2,600, took it down to about 2,587, and then it firmed, and then we were basically off to the races back on the upside.
Yes, and, you know, folks, if you were listening to Kevin and his team yesterday, it was so cool because that was your exact quote, Kevin, before the next leg was taken down. Like, they're not going to ring the bell, you know, on the way down, man.
Right. Right. I mean, you don't get any signals like, hey, these are the lows here, by the way, so
yeah.
everyone. But all you can do is make good, high probability bets with controlling your risk, and then you put your bets on.
Right.
And you see how it happens. And, you know, you knew if it hit 2,600, it was going to go a little bit lower, but how long would it stay down there? And it turns out it consolidated down there for a little while, but it didn't stay below 2,600 for very long. And now we're 70 points higher than that.
Right. And, you know, the reality, my reality anyways, I think we got a real trading market. We had a big consolidation. Yep. I mean, this is a monster consolidation. So the bottom line is that, you know, you want to trading large consolidations, folks, is a cool thing, you know, because you don't need the bottom, you don't need the top, you need the big fat pot right in the middle, you know. It's going to be interesting. And today we got Google and up in D.C. So we'll see.
Capitol Hill, yes.
Yeah, we'll see where that thing shakes out. Apple's still having a hard time holding price here. Apple and NVIDIA, which is kind of interesting. And inside the NDX 100, I think they're the only two stocks that are actually red. Well, actually, there's 4 now. Hold on 1 second. Because when I just brought this up, we were coming on 5. Out of 100 and...
Yeah, there are some... Square is down. Apple is down. Facebook is down just very slightly. I mean, you've got, you know, a couple names here. Facebook now is down 40 cents. So, I mean, you've got some of the big names here in the NASDAQ just trading a little bit on the downside. It'll be interesting to see if they join in or if this is just, you know, another chance here to be a buyer. So pretty interesting trading day so far.
Yeah, no, and I think what we have happened is this: is that what you've had, folks, is that, you know, you got the downtrend, you got the bounce, it gave it up on the first bounce in a big way. Bottom line, that's going to have the bulls and the bears worried out here today. You're going to give it up, not give it up, all of the above. You know, we'll see. It looks to me that we're going to bounce for a few days here. I'm not quite sure.
You know, I talked about that with Oliver this morning. This market was going to open higher, and then some people, you know, there was going to be some people selling into this strength, especially day two. And then late morning, we're going to see the real personality of this market. See if we're actually stronger into the end of the year here, because this selling should, if this market is really healthy, turn into some buying here. We'll see. It's going to be an interesting day.
And no, it is. And there's no doubt that it's going to be. I think it's going to be hard for people to go in heavy when there's only 14 or 15 days left at the end of the year also. You know what I mean? It's like, okay.
That's a good point.
The funds that got out, you know, if we look at this on a yearly basis, folks, bottom line is that, you know, the Nasdaq's up 3.2%. Now the S&P and the Dow Industrials just went positive, and just fractionally, you know. It's better than losing. That's the bottom line, sure. You know. So you were talking about the bonds earlier, Tom? Yes.
This data that came out from the PPI, from the NFIB small business, not really showing the runaway strength that we had before. Even though the PPI numbers were a little higher than expected, they were still significantly lower than last month. So I think this market's having a little trouble digesting those numbers.
Yeah, and hey, the good news is that, you know, if you go into these Fed Fund futures, folks, these things went down dramatically in 2019. You know, we don't have one number over 33.9% for 2019 now. And
right,
when we went back, 3 weeks ago, you had a few of them over, 40 or 50%. You know, so that should do some relief, and not only in markets, right across the, you know, the basically equity curve, real estate curve, all of the above.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah.
Because
it's pretty amazing. October 3rd, Jerome Powell said something I'm pretty sure that he'd like to have back, especially now. And then last night, you have Janet Yellen talking with Paul Krugman, and absolutely speaking out of turn. You know, talking about risks to the financial system and risks to the market. Well, if there was all these risks, Miss Yellen, why didn't you deal with them when you were head of the Fed? It's amazing that now she comes out talking like this. I thought it was very irresponsible.
Yeah, the battle's on, man, right?
Yep.
Folks, right here, 45 minutes from now, outstanding program. Check it out, TFNN.com. Kevin, you have a great one, safe one. We look forward to the program in 45 minutes.
Thanks for having me on, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, Kevin.
Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. We have the Dow Industrials up 197, Nasdaq up 71, S&P's up 21. Come right back.
The TAS Profile Scanner is the most revolutionary piece of trading software that you will ever try. Wouldn't you like to approach the markets with confidence? As you begin your trading day, it's likely that you'll be faced with lots of decisions. In order to make the best decision, the first thing you'll need is a strategy that will help you minimize your risks. Whether we're in a bull or bear market, a good strategy is to have the tools needed to help you scan and analyze the markets before you trade. The TAS Profile Scanner instantly scans and filters over 2,500 global financial markets, such as stocks, ETFs, commodity futures, and Forex. Headed by Steve Dahl, president of TAS Market Profile, the TAS Profile Scanner understands that in today's technological world, the use of top-flight software applications, automated trading algorithms, and technical analysis expertise is essential to successful trading in today's market. Whether you're looking at the trade matrix, the ETF heat grid, the market breadth, the landscape charts, or the many other features of the TAS Profile Scanner, this is a piece of software that will revolutionize how you look at the markets and set up your trades. The team at TAS has even put together a 12-part video series to walk you through every aspect of the TAS Profile Scanner, which you can find directly on the TAS order page at TFNN.com. Sign up now for only $97 a month with a risk-free 30-day trial, so you have nothing to lose and everything to gain. See for yourself how you can harness the full power of the TAS Profile Scanner by visiting the front page of TFNN.com today, and you'll find the TAS Profile Scanner under the Services section. Remember, with a 30-day money-back guarantee, you have nothing to lose. Don't let another day pass you by without trying out this amazing piece of software that will revolutionize how you look at the market and how you place trades. Sign up today.
Many of our new listeners have heard about the Tiger's Den. The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of the TFNN shows, plus see all of the charts as they happen live and have access to archives of all of those charts. You can test drive the Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days and greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets and how to make your money work for you. Details on the Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com.
TFNN has launched our brand new website. You can still visit us at the same TFNN.com URL, but when you do, you'll see a new and improved homepage with a much simpler navigation, whether you're watching Tiger TV live in high definition or just accessing your newsletter subscriptions. We even have new pricing in 6 months and yearly options. Check out the new TFNN.com now and experience all the upgrades. TFNN.com, educating investors.
Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Welcome back, folks. The Dow Industrials right now up 176. You get the Nasdaq up 73. S&Ps are up by 21. So let's go look at those S&Ps for a second. So we pull this baby up. What you're going to see a couple of different things here. So when we came into the lows yesterday, you get a high volume low out here. So my take is that we're not done going down. That being said, and I'm in Carlos, because I talked to Carlos at the close yesterday. Nice. And, you know, the bottom line is that the way this market finished, if you short this market, my take, folks, is you want to try to basically get long. And the reason is that that'll get back down there, but I don't think it's going to happen just yet, because the way that Europe is trading, it looks to me like this is going to try to make another run up into these other highs again. And I expect you'll get the volume to contract as we get up there, but it looks to me like you're going to try to get some kind of a run. Because if we go over, we take a look at the DAX. Now the DAX, you know, bottom line, it's getting some juice, but this is an indication that we are going for this high volume low inside the S&P. Because look at the DAX, 12,000 was the high volume low. Yeah, they just took it apart. The FTSE took it apart. Let's go to the, you can see, yeah, the FTSE, what, 7,073. And then the big one is the financials. The financials still, there we go. XLF is still a huge problem child. That cannot get above that high volume low, 2676. Yeah. So I suspect, you know, there's not enough trading days left, but I expect we're on Tuesday, you get a little bounce, you get lighter volume, and you can fire off the shots again at the top of that range. Let's go over to our man, Mr. Darryl Martin at Apex Investing. Darryl, what's going on, brother?
Man, how you doing?
Good, man. Yourself?
Morning, Darryl. Fantastic. Hey, morning, Tommy.
Hey,
yeah,
so do you
got all
do
sorts of volatility going on.
No doubt. I want to know though. Do you have that main phone line right into Theresa May about what's going to happen with the pound?
Yeah, I got the red phone number.
I'm telling you, that's going to be the phone number, folks. That is going to basically say what's going on here. That pound yesterday got smoked. And
oh my gosh, it was just flying down. Like, talk about being nimble and quick, you know?
Yep. And now the question's going to be, what are they going to do? And it looks like they're playing chicken in a huge way. May is saying that, okay, we're going to put this off after the new year now.
Yeah.
And what that does, folks, is it runs down the clock. And the speculation is she's hoping that the politicians are going to start getting worried and flinch. That now we get no deal.
Sure, right.
And no deal, I don't know if it's a good deal or not a good deal. That's the point. But guess what? They're in a quandary right now. There's no doubt about that, man. Big time.
Well, I get nervous. All the companies are talking about their.
So what else are we looking at out there, Daryl?
I'm checking out a variety of different markets, but I've been obviously playing the indices. They've had some good movement today.
Yes. Yeah, there's no doubt about that. If we go take a look at the euro right now is trading out at a price, let's see. The euro can't hold price either. Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody just running to the dollar or something, I guess.
Yeah, hey, listen, the dollar, it's going to be interesting. That dollar did get a big bid. Yesterday, when we started the day off, folks, it was hard to tell, was the dollar index actually pushing into the lows or pushing into the highs. But by the way that the day finished, it was pushing into the highs. We started off the day, it started pushing into the lows. It broke the 96,450 mark. We got down to 96,325, but then guess what? It took off, and 37,000 contracts was going into 21,000. So we're going to totally get some action out here. There's no doubt about it. And of course the indices, we'll see how strong they are.
Yeah, definitely up 220.
I mean, even could trade the pound. I mean, I'm talking about the dollar yen.
Yes,
it's been getting some nice movement. It flew up and then crashed back down and. And right now it's down 70 pips, but it's been going up and down like crazy.
Look at that, yeah, and that had quite a move yesterday also. When that the 112.24. Look at that. That's it's 113 pips yesterday. Big number, man.
Christmas in Forex land,
Yeah, no, it's a big number. We'll see what shakes out in the small caps. Those small caps got all the way back to the February lows. Now, we rejected them. That was the first major index that actually did it. But we'll see how the rest of this shakes out. This morning, I guess everyone's going to be waiting for these FANG stocks to take off. We'll see.
So what do you project that the small caps will drop down to if they do go ahead and break through that ice level?
Oh, it's the small cap. That's serious business, man. The small caps is the first major index to do it. We certainly came down when you take a look at the aspect on the monthly basis. In October, we did it with volume. So the real question is going to be, do we basically? We already tested it. Now, is the test going to be on lighter volume, or is that going to be it on the way down? Do you know what I mean? So,
right.
And I guess we'll find out soon enough, particularly because 2019's coming at us.
It's almost right around the corner.
2019, isn't that crazy?
Yeah, 2019, new year. What are you doing for New Year's?
And just as we're talking with Darryl, look at this. The S&Ps just went from up 22 to up 30, right back to the highs of the day. Pretty amazing.
Probably get some volatility throughout.
Oh yeah, and the VIX. I was listening to you on the update. The VIX.
Yeah, quite a little pullback.
Yeah, so 2190.
We almost hit, I think, 25, 26 yesterday. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
what you doing for New Year's this year, Tommy?
I don't know. We'll have to figure something out. I don't know. You got any plans? What are you up to? Daryl.
I plan on shorting the market. I figure by then the bounce will be over.
Shorten the market. Got the bear suit on for New Year's Eve, huh?
Yeah. Well, listen, you know, it is amazing, 2019, man. I mean, oh my God, it feels like it was just 2000, you know, not 19 years ago. I tell you that. I know it was a long time ago, but it didn't feel like it was 19 years.
Sure.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Pretty wild. So what are you guys up to? How's the horseback riding going? Good?
Oh, it's going really good. She's been rocking it. So we're going out to Jackson, Mississippi this week.
Sweet. Sweet. Okay, you better take your computer with you because this is going to be a fast market.
Always.
I love it. Darryl, thank you so much, man. Have a great week, safe week. And, folks, you can find Darryl every trading day at apexinvesting.com. Thanks, man.
Hey, thank you.
Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I coming right back. Dow Industrial's up 250, Nasdaq's up 100, S&P's up 28. Come right back. Hi folks, Tom O'Brien here. If you'd like to get my daily newsletter, Market Insights, then now is a great time to sign up for a 30-day free trial. Every morning by 9:30, I send out my morning letter to subscribers with market commentary on a variety of markets, currencies, and commodities to keep investors up to date on the day's trading action. Included in Market Insights are specific buy and sell recommendations for stocks, ETFs, and even options, with stops and price targets included for every trade in my newsletter. If you'd like to try my newsletter risk-free for 30 days, then head over to the front page of TFNN and you'll find Market Insights under Trading Newsletters. I use my years of trading experience to bisect and dissect the market every morning and give my subscribers the most important information they need to know for the day ahead. I even issue afternoon updates for my subscribers whenever warranted with important market action. I'm always scouring the market for the next great trading opportunity. Sign up for your 30-day free trial to my daily newsletter, Market Insights, today by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Wow! Go get 'em, folks.
The Path of Least Resistance, David White's daily market letter, gives you trade recommendations based on David's proprietary Power Law Vector indicator that put the odds of success overwhelmingly in your favor. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price for each stock and option trade. David combines his years of trading experience along with his background in technology and computing to offer his subscribers his take on the markets on a daily basis. Every trading day by 9:30, David publishes his morning issue of The Path of Least Resistance, along with updates sent out throughout the week whenever there is new actionable trading information. All new subscribers receive a 30-day, no questions asked, money-back guarantee. To sign up for David White's daily trading newsletter right now, visit the front page of TFNN.com and you'll find the Path of Least Resistance under Trading Newsletters. TFNN is excited about our new software charting program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts. In collaboration with Tom O'Brien and using his best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, David White has programmed an outstanding piece of software that will complement any trader's methodology. Using this first-of-its-kind program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts allows you to scan thousands of stocks for Fibonacci formation setups, including Gartley's, ABC's, butterflies, and much more. The Art of Timing the Trade Charts is designed to help you when scouring the markets for stocks just beginning to form the trading patterns that many investors spend days, weeks, or even months searching to find. And right now, we're offering licenses available at only $79 a month. We are so confident that you're going to love this new charting software that will even give you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Don't miss out on this incredible new piece of software. Get your copy of The Art of Timing the Trade Charts today by visiting TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrial's up 270. You get the Nasdaq up 108. S&P's up 30. So let's go inside the Dow first and see strength versus the weakness out here. You got Microsoft up 2.8%, Intel up 2.6%, Dow DuPont up 2.5%, Nike up 2.47%. Let's go to Intel for a second. So Intel's up $1.26. Now, the low fee is 42. The high is 57. There was a really great story today, folks, in the Wall Street Journal that you want to read. And what it's about is this. So listen to this, man. This is pretty intense. Let's bring up the revenue model. So picture this. What the story is in the Journal this morning, right? Good old Amazon, right? So Amazon is now making their own chips.
Okay.
And this just started. They started a couple of years ago, yes. The bottom line is that they're making a chip so that inside of their big service centers, right?
Okay.
Their cloud
Amazon
computers,
Cloud, yep.
Yeah. They're specifically for that market, bring down the heat and all of that.
Okay.
But inside this article, folks, it's a mind blower. And I can't wait. We'll end up talking when I'm in to Dave White about this. That Intel has 98% of the market.
Okay.
Okay. AMD has the other one. But listen to this. Out of that, 35 companies buy, I think it's 75% of the product.
Okay.
It's like a scary number
Sure.
if you're in that business, okay?
Yeah.
Now, and so they talked about that. Apple already stopped making their own chips. They went in big.
Okay.
David already talked about that. That was like 6 years ago. They went in big.
Okay.
That Google's going in.
Okay.
That Amazon is in. I know. Isn't that intense?
Yeah.
And what the article was also saying that, you know, it used to be a deal that you thought that making that chip would be so big. Well, guess what? That's changed too.
Okay.
You know, so
yeah,
it's like wow, because what a business. I mean, you're talking about when 35 customers, biggest base out of 73 billion
sure.
rather.
I guess when your customers are Apple, Amazon,
Yep.
right? Not your standard customers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, so that's a big heads up, man. Just in general, and of course when you go over to Amazon, it's like okay, that's part of the article also that these companies got so large. Not just the Amazon, the Google, Facebook. Facebook was in there too.
Okay.
That guess what? They can start making very large companies first to service themselves. Now, Amazon is claiming that no, we're not going to sell them, but
nobody will believe. Yeah,
right. And guess what? You know, so
yep,
pretty wild.
Yeah.
Some of the higher volume equities that we have out here today. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Oh.
Go ahead.
You get Advanced Micro up 61 cents. Microsoft's up 280. Stitch Fix, look at that. That's getting smoked. We'll have to pull this up. What does this company do? Let's see. So Stitch Fix is down 30%. Online subscriber shopping platform. Okay, the company offers shirts, jackets, sweaters. I see. Okay. So the low's $18. The high's $52. They get a PE of 50. Holy cow.
And that's after the pullback.
Yeah. So.
And they were just above $50.
Wow. That's quick. They went from $52 in September.
Yeah.
So analysts cut their price targets after the company reported first quarter results that topped expectations and gave second quarter outlook that was seen as disappointing. Investors are questioning the ability to add customers. Wells Fargo wrote, adding that while the first quarter demonstrated improvement of the metric, re-deceleration is planned for second quarter, keeping those concerns in the forefront.
Quite a number, man.
That is one monster number on the way down.
That is for sure. I was just going to see if this article did come up. So there we go. It might have been in the Times. I saw something.
Oh, okay. Yeah, New York Times then. Yeah.
And there was Amazon's homegrown chips threaten Silicon Valley giant Intel. Just talking about that the largest online retailer, largest cloud computing company is pushing into a new line of work, computer chips. Yeah, they don't plan to sell the chip directly to customers, but I'd expect that could change for sure.
Yeah, pull it down more, because then we'll get the exact number of the amount of companies.
Okay, so $412 billion in yearly sales. This is talking about Intel, I'm sure. Yeah, they've grown so large they can save significant money. We'll keep trying to find where we're going here.
There it is. Right there.
Go ahead.
35% of the server chips sold around the world go to 10
companies.
companies.
10 companies.
10 companies.
Not 35. 35%. So 35% of the chips go to 10 companies.
That's intense.
So about a third of the market, called
Right.
33%, right, is controlled by just 10 companies.
Right.
Yeah.
Pretty wild there.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. And it makes a lot of sense, right?
Oh yeah. Hey, listen. They're saying, as I remember in here somewhere, it's Amazon saying that they can bring the cost down dramatically when they make it themselves.
Okay.
Meaning
So
the cost of the clients. Meaning,
Sure. In 2015, Amazon spent $350 million to acquire chipmaker Annapurna Labs, which helped build the new central processing unit, or CPU.
There's the next.
Go for it. I'm gonna.
Right there.
Go for it, please.
Amazon executives believe the chip, which is designed to be more energy efficient, will help reduce the cost of electrical power in its data plants. It said it was an offering the cloud computer service that would allow business customers to use a new chip. Look at this. The cost of the service would be 45% lower than other options.
What's Intel doing if Amazon can come in with a chip like that? Right?
That's what I got. I got a couple different things out of this article. That making chips is not as hard as people thought it was.
So they also designed a chip for artificial intelligence called Inferentia. Vice President, distinguished engineer inside Amazon's cloud computing arm, said the company would continue to build new chips for AI and other specialized tasks. And then Google's designed 3 generations of AI chips, so it's coming from all sides. Yeah, and there you go. Intel has 96.6% share of server chip sales.
That's sick.
It was 98.6% until its longtime competitor, AMD, recently re-entered the market after staying on the sidelines for a bit. But yeah, they stand to lose a lot if they're covering 96.6% of the market, and you have Amazon, Apple, Google all coming in, for sure.
Pretty wild, man.
Definitely.
You know, they're going to have to, that's just saying, you know, you're in their commodity business. They're just going to have to bring the prices down. But guess what? What ends up happening is if they start already ramping up and they make chip factories themselves.
Yeah, right. There's no reason they can't.
And that's what you can go. Let's go to AMAT. So the reason you want to go to AMAT, folks, is that AMAT sells the equipment for chips.
Okay.
Now AMAT went from a price point of $62.40 down, cut in half. You know.
Yeah.
Hit
Throughout
hit 30.
Yeah.
But guess what? This is if you're in that business. You know, the bottom line is that. Everyone needs machines to make chips.
Sure.
So.
Sure.
877-927-6648. We have the Dow Industrials trading up 224, Nasdaq's up 90, S&P's up 25. Come right back.
Are you in the market for buying or selling real estate in the Bay Area, including the surrounding St. Petersburg, Tampa, and Clearwater markets? Tiger Real Estate LLC is a firm that has extensive experience in the Tampa Bay area. Whether you're looking to sell your current property for maximum value, or you're in the market for a second home or investment property, Tiger Realty has the experience across all areas of real estate in the Tampa Bay area to help buyers and sellers make the most informed decisions across all price levels. From the price you should be paying per square foot in certain up-and-coming areas to the type of cash flow investment properties are capable of creating, Tiger Real Estate can help you make the best decision when it comes to all areas of the market. Before you make one of the biggest decisions of your financial future, call Tiger Real Estate LLC today at 727-329-8322 or email us at tiger@tfnn.com. That's 727-329-8322. Call us today. No matter what kind of trader you are, 2018 is a great time to try out a subscription to Tom O'Brien's Gold Report. Whether you just plan on diversifying your portfolio with some exposure to gold and gold mining equities, or you're a gold bull that sees 2018 as the year of commodities, now is a great time to sign up for the Gold Report. Tom O'Brien publishes his Gold Report every Monday morning before the market opens and covers a variety of topics including gold, silver, platinum, copper, the XAU and HUI, the dollar, bonds, South African rand, as well as more than 20 of the most actively traded mining equities. Start your 2018 off with a bang and sign up for the Gold Report today. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. For all the details and to start your subscription right now, visit the front page of TFNN.com and you'll find the Gold Report under Investment Newsletters. Biotech is booming, but for how long? Whether you think the biotech bull has room to run or has run its course, trade LABU or LABD. Direction's daily S&P Biotech 3 times bull and bear ETFs. Visit directioninvestments.com/biotech today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV for the latest market information.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now is up 249. You get the Nasdaq up 98. S&Ps are up 28. So if we go, if you look at an indice, folks, the NDX 100 is the strongest indice out here, and one of the main reasons would be that you can see when we came down yesterday, you have a high volume low at the low of the 20th of November, 102 million shares. We came down with 73, rejected the high of the low, but then when you go over to the 29th, you're going to see 111 versus 102 versus 73. That sets up a bounce. If we do the S&P, what you're going to see, the S&P rejected it, but had a lot higher volume, so it's more dangerous. The S&P did 151 million. You're going into 160, in a broke the one from the 20th. No, did it? Yeah, 136. So we broke that one. That's more dangerous. Let's go look at the small caps. I suspect number one will that 144.70 was the number. We got down to 141.45, and you did, let's see, 30 million versus 36. And then if you bring this back, what you're going to see is February 9th. Ooh, this is going to be dangerous then. That's interesting. Oh, no. It's 53 million. Okay, so the low is 53 million there. We did it, what did I say, 30? I think.
Yeah, 36, 30.
Yeah, 30. So that's the first major indice, though. That's a heads up in itself, and we'll see where this bounce comes in. If we go to the diamonds had 6 million. See, the diamonds are dangerous, too. 6 million versus 6.8. And then if we go back to, let's see where they were. It's 19 million down there, though. The diamonds, it's a long way away from the lows.
Yeah.
The thing that is really, if you look at the NDX 100, here, we might as well just bring it up, because the NDX 100 is still a huge amount away from the low that I'm talking about. 61.64. Well, I guess it's not that far. Yeah, no, it's not. Right? 61.64 is not.
Good.
Yeah.
It's a good 9% or 10%, though.
Right.
That's...
Yeah. And the percentages off the lows, I mean, well, for the year, you can see that's a little problem child. But look at these in Europe, man.
Yeah.
Look at these in Europe.
Yep.
FTSE, the FTSE right now is down 16.7%. The CAT in France is down 13.5. The DAX is down 20. It's like...
Yeah. And that's after they're all up 1 to 2% today. So.
And then if we go to Asia, you're going to see the Nikkei is down 7. China is down 25%. Oof, that's a hit. 25%. What's 32? What is that? Oh, Shenzhen. That's like their Nasdaq.
Okay.
32%. Big number.
Yeah.
Now, you know what another big number is coming into the end of the year?
Oh boy.
Yeah, Bitcoin. All right.
Quite a year for Bitcoin, man.
33, 32.
Yeah.
And
quite a fall off that 6,000 cliff.
Oh.
Let alone the 20,000 cliff.
Seriously.
Yeah.
And you know, there's not much here. I mean, you might as well hit 3,000. If you hit 3,000, you might as well hit 2,500. Hit 2,500, you might as well hit 1,200.
I agree. Everything's an arbitrary number at this point.
You know what I do want to do though? I want to. We're gonna have to. I want to bring up. Can we try to figure this? And we'll go to crypto watches of crypto, because Ethereum, right? I'd like to see what that's trading. I think that ended up going up to like $1,400 at one point, right?
I'm really not sure.
Is that $87 now? I think it is. 87, yeah.
This is where I know if we click on this, it's not going to get us to chart, though. Maybe we can play with it during the next break.
We got to get our man Paul to give us a call.
That's right.
To find out
because we click on this, and then it gives us all the where. So
yeah,
we'll spend a few minutes during the next break and try and get it fired up.
Because that is,
yeah, they've all huge pullbacks.
Oh yeah,
no matter what.
Right.
Yeah.
I want to find if Ethereum the first 90% pullback. That's what I'd like to get my head wrapped around a little, because every time that I think about cryptos in general, I go back to that Amazon 90% pullback. It's like, okay, throw $1,000 at it if they're,
sure.
You know what I mean? It's
sure.
like,
yeah. I mean, we're at about 85% in Bitcoin. Is that good enough for you? You need the 90. You know, that's where we are, right? I mean, 20,000 to 3,300. So we're, you know.
Well, Bitcoin, I'm convinced, is going to go down into that 1,200. I'd be game at 1,200, but that's what it looks like to me. You know, you're building cars here again. You built a lot of cars up here.
Yeah. And
it's like, you know, this you're at, you know, this, so 3,000, you know, I mean, we traded at 3,000, so we only traded at 3,000, 3,600, you traded at 3,000 for like 12 weeks.
Okay.
That's, you know, that's not bad, but it's not great. Do you know what I mean?
Sure.
It's like when you're down into these, you know, $1,000, $700, $900, you traded there a long time. There's going to be support there.
Yeah.
You know, so different trip there, no doubt.
Yeah.
And there goes the dollar again. You know, DXZ 8. And this dollar going higher, folks, this is going to put a big hurting on emerging markets, which will come back and bite us like you wouldn't believe. So we'll see if we're just going to go up for that test of the 97,530, or in fact this thing wants to take off like a rocket ship. And this is going to be all about the Brexit and the euro, because you can see that's what's moving this thing.
Yeah.
And they're really playing with fire now, man. Holy cow. It's like, I wouldn't want to be sitting in the UK right now, man. Oh, look, see, it just gave it up again. That's what's going on here.
Lows of the day.
Yep. Yep. You can see that. So when we started the program, well, it's 9 o'clock this morning. So it was at 126.35, and it's going to go after the lows of yesterday.
Yeah, almost down a full penny.
You know, someone called yesterday. This is interesting. So Barclays, BAR. This is
It's BARC.
BAR. Yeah. So look at this, folks. This is, if you're looking for like a bank, I think this is a pretty good trade. So Barclays, right? This has come down big, right?
Yes.
But it's coming into the 2016 levels, and you know, it's coming into a dramatically lighter volume. And then you get to play on dollar strength and pound weakness. Because this is, we're in London right now.
Okay.
You're looking at that in London. Because this trades in pounds.
Okay.
So if you buy it, you're basically doing a currency play. It's not a bad setup.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean, they're not going away.
Sure.
You know.
All those spikes lower were initially on that, I think, the initial Brexit vote.
Oh, I bet.
Right?
No, yeah.
I think that's when it correlates to time-wise. 2016, June, July, whatever.
That's serious business.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about that. Dow Industrials, they all just took a hit. Dow's up 130, Nasdaq's up 66, S&P's up 17. Come right back.
I'm certain you are or strive to be one of the best at everything you do in life. It's the most common trait that we tigers and tigresses share. If you're looking to become the best of the best when it comes to managing your money, let me teach you to do what most wealth managers tell you can't be done, which is how to time the markets. I'm Steve Rhodes, author of Mastering Probability, and for the last 12 months, Timer Digest has been tracking my newsletter signals, which have earned me the ranking as their #1 market timer in the nation for the S&P 500 for the last 12, 6, and 3 months. Timer Digest also ranks me as the #1 market timer for gold as well. The fact is, markets can be timed, and I'll teach you the exact set of tools that I use that has transformed me into one of the best at what I do. Sign up for Mastering Probability today by clicking on the newsletter tab on the homepage of TFNN.com and get immediate access to workshops where I take you step by step how to use an extraordinary set of tools as well as provide great market calls too. Sign up today.
No matter what kind of trader you are, 2018 is a great time to try out a subscription to Tom O'Brien's Gold Report. Whether you just plan on diversifying your portfolio with some exposure to gold and gold mining equities, or you're a gold bull that sees 2018 as the year of commodities, now is a great time to sign up for the Gold Report. Tom O'Brien publishes his Gold Report every Monday morning before the market opens and covers a variety of topics including gold, silver, platinum, copper, the XAU and HUI, the dollar, bonds, South African rand, as well as more than 20 of the most actively traded mining equities. Start your 2018 off with a bang and sign up for the Gold Report today. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. For all the details and to start your subscription right now, visit the front page of TFNN.com and you'll find the Gold Report under Investment Newsletters. Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow up 137, Nasdaq up 69, S&P's up 18. Volatility, huh?
Yeah, definitely, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I think the Dow was up 300 plus at one point.
Yeah.
At least pre-market it was.
Yeah, and, you know, that's when the S&Ps were up 30.
Yeah.
So if we take a look at the S&Ps first, inside the E-mini, come down on 45,000, 45,000. This still wants higher price. That's still not enough, meaning you're cracking it on the way down. The NQs, NQZ8, I did the same thing, but the NQs are still strongest out here. Put this back in 2 days. So, yeah, there's your first sell. So your first sell, well, that was at 930. That's interesting. They sold it right down. So that was 35,000 contracts. Then you went topside with 26 for the close-up. Okay, so here's the test right now. So let me see. What do we got? You get 5 minutes. So it just tested the low of 67.43. 26,000 contracts, and thus far you've done 89, but you got to wait because 5 minutes is a lifetime in this market. There's no doubt.
Yeah.
So we'll see where that shakes out. And inside the NDX, oh, did you see? Let's go to Tesla for a second, because I didn't see the interview, but he was on one of the big talk shows on Sunday.
Okay.
And they were trying to hammer him everything. And he came out all right. And he came out, they kept going in the pot. He says, I don't smoke pot. He says, can you see how I like smoke that thing? He says, you know, so,
yeah.
You know, he came out all right, man.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line. Yeah. You know?
See what the company does. That's all that matters.
Yeah, no doubt.
All right.
Listen, folks, stay right there. We get Fast Market coming up next, and we get our man, Mr. Basil Chapman, Steve Rhodes, Dave White. Be back this afternoon.
Thanks, man.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters.